Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We're alive and thank you. Welcome and welcome back. Thank you and welcome back. A lot to share today. May go past the 2 hour mark, so be it. Um, Title of this broadcast, podcast, channel, video, whatever you want to call it, is police dogs are worthless too. I've covered this uh, type of portion of dog culture before, but you can say I'm just revisiting it, and it's always good to revisit and learn new things regarding various aspects of this dog culture. And one thing that I've learned over the years is dog culture is full of lies and excuses, and that's why they have the police force have these certain dogs. These dogs are just as worthless as any dog, but they will lie and create these excuses and things that are not there just to push this dog propaganda. Here we have dogs that are known for attacking people, that have the ability to hurt people, and they do hurt people. And for the most case, they get specifically, specifically, uh, they get this these kind of dog breeds. Like it's the German Shepherd, or German Shepherd breeds to be their canine. And the reason why is because, again, these things are worthless. They're willing to obey. They're willing to attack. They're more easy to be conditioned, more easy to be trained. And they have the look of a dangerous, worthless mutt. And that's the reason why they get these dogs. They don't get these dogs because it's pretty. Obviously, it's fugly, but they don't get it because they're pretty. They don't get it because it can do other things other than attack people. They get these things because these dogs are able to attack people, because they're easier to train and condition. Real natural animals are not willing to submit, to be forced to do A to Z. A lot of them are not going to put up with it. A lot of them will do it, but after a time, it's going to backfire. We've seen this in circuses, where certain animals are enslaved and they do things for years or whatnot, and suddenly they just snap. With dogs, they're willing to submit, to do whatever their owner says, whatever their commander says. Obviously, some of them do eventually do snap, but for the most case, a lot of dogs are willing to listen and just get fed biscuits, because these things are worthless. They are worthless, vastly worthless. Easy to train, easy to control, easy to condition, because they're worthless. And I'm going to keep saying that a lot because dogs are worthless. Everyone needs to have that in their mind, that dogs are worthless, so they can stop lying and acting like these things are saints, angels, saviors, because they're not. They're just slaves. They're worthless slaves. All they do is endanger people, annoy people. I mean, these dogs, it's like they hate being around people. They're always around people. It's like without people, these things would starve to death. But they can't be around people, because when they see people, they're going to attack them. But it's only because of people is why they get fed. That's how brain damaged these dogs are. What I want to show, one thing, obviously I'm going to be touching on other subjects a little bit, but as we all know, which should be so obvious, that in dog culture there are scams within dog culture, but overall dog culture is a scam. But there are scams within the scam, and some scams in dog culture are just unacceptable. Others are acceptable, like saying dogs are man's best friend, you know forcing people to have dogs for free, and saying dogs love you, and dogs, having dogs be therapy, that's all a big scam. And those are, like, I guess you could say, legal scams. But there are illegal scams in this dog culture where dog nutters, dog lovers, will fake a dog rescue, either if it's real, or either if they deliberately hurt the dog, or they just, do a lot of camera tricks, editing, to make it seem like the dog's been hurt. And there's no surprise that a lot of these videos you see on YouTube and etc. A lot of them are fake. A lot of them are fake. And this dog culture is a $1 trillion business. And when it's within this dog culture, it is so easy to dupe, to fool a dog lover. It is so easy to fool a dog lover. All you gotta do is make a crappy rescue video that looks obviously fake, and these dog lovers are going to fall for it. They're going to send their money. They're going to want the dog in their country. And a lot of these dog nuts get scammed. They send their money for a dog and they get nothing. So easy. It is very easy. Very, very easy to fool dog lover. I'm going to play a video. But I'm gonna let you hear the audio of it. A lot of these dognut channels, they don't like when I use their stuff, and when I use their stuff, man, they're gonna flag it for copyright, even though it's on the internet already. So it should be fair game. But I'm gonna play it in the background, and you're gonna hear what this guy has to say regarding these scams in dog culture. So here we go.
Animal videos and give me likes and attention and love because I saved this animal. Let me start off by saying that I have volunteered for animal rescue organizations. I'm a vegetarian. I am not a terrorist like a member of PETA, but I don't like the abuse of animals. It bothers me a great deal. And what I really don't like is people who purposely hurt an animal or put an animal in a dangerous situation so they can make a video where they saved the animal. Quite a few years ago, somebody did a video where they shoved a baby elephant into a mud pit and then claimed to have found the baby elephant in the mud pit while the mother was looking from a distance and went to rescue the baby elephant. And of course, you could tell right away that they had done this because what had happened was they regretted doing it, realized they couldn't get the baby elephant out, and had to call for help.
So he's generalizing, but for the most part, a lot of these fake dog rescue videos happens a lot more in dog culture.
That video was taken down. That was about 15, 20 years ago. I watched one recently with lambs being separated from their mothers, hundreds of them, and they were showing how they move them off, and everybody's going, "Oh, they're so sweet and cute. How nice of you to move them off like that and not hurt them and do it so gently," and didn't let you know that what they were doing was leading them off to be slaughtered for lamb chops. Or the one where the lady was feeding all the baby deer, and she was showing how sweet she is to them and how she's, feeds them in the morning and sticks their heads in these little things so they all get their little milk bottles and all of that, and didn't reveal on the video that she actually ran a deer meat farm. This is getting a little out of hand. If you're so desperate for likes and attention on social media that you're going to put an animal in harm's way, I hope you rot in hell.
And that, again, happens a lot in dog culture, where they purposely will put dogs into dangerous situations, act as if they just saw the dog, act like a savior. They will act as if they're saving dogs from, dog meat places. But in reality, it's a scam. In reality, they're killing these dogs. In reality, they're abusing these dogs. But they're using it, this method of scammery, if that's a word, to fool the dog nutters. Because they know it is so easy to fool a dog lover. And that's why the dog scam, the dog culture, continues to go on today, continues to be a $1 trillion industry, is because it is so easy to fool the dog lover. So everything he says, even if he's talking about other animals, it applies directly to dogs. And again, dogs are brain damaged mutants. Dogs are not natural animal. But continue.
Today, just a few minutes ago, and that's why I'm doing this, and I haven't even rehearsed it. I've just got it in my head. Uh, Somebody took a baby calf, a calf's a baby, I know that's redundant, and put it in a pen with a bunch of bulls. And they're sitting there with their truck. They forgot to crop the picture so their truck wasn't in the picture, and said, "Poor baby calf is trying to find its mama." It's really clear that the baby calf and the bulls are of two different breeds entirely. I'm not even sure if the bulls are even cows or some other animal. They look more like a cross between an antelope and buffalo or something. And then they take the baby calf and they rescue it, and then they show how it grew up to have its own baby. And of course, when it grew up, it looked nothing like the ones that they were trying to get it to bond with or whatever they were trying to do. Well, the bulls literally were knocking it over, picking up, throwing it, and everything else while they watched from their pickup truck, which is obvious they took the baby calf and put it in there to be abused by a bunch of bulls so they could make a video about how they rescued this poor cow. They probably killed the calf after making the video to make calf's liver. If this is what your life is about, if this is what you need to do to get attention, like I said, I hope you rot in hell for eternity. Do not abuse animals to get likes and attention. That is not how you do it. That's not what life is about. Like I said, I didn't rehearse this, so I'm not being very eloquent right now. I'm just angry because I'm tired of seeing these videos. By the way, I report every one of them that I see. And I also look at them very carefully to see what's going on. And I can't begin to tell you how many of them are fake and how many of them are set up and how many of them have been taken down. Because people, but every one of them, you have hundreds and hundreds of people commenting and liking, and they're all saying, "Oh, blessings and prayers. Thank you for doing this. Blessings and prayers." They sound like Queen Charlotte on the series. Blessings and prayers. Blessing and prayers for what? For taking an animal, putting it in a situation where it could get killed just so you can pretend to rescue it and raise it? Because there are people that do good things and run rescues, and there are people that run sanctuaries for animals that do good things and don't do these fake videos. But when you do something like this, you make everyone doubt if any of them are real. And that's a problem. That's a problem. So when you watch these videos, if you notice that they're not quite right, because I'm actually keeping an eye on one where a guy, I don't know if he rescues bison or what they are, but all the bison seem to live very far from each other in solitude, each bison on this farm. And every morning he goes out to feed them and goes, "Oh, you're injured. What happened to you? Oh, you're injured. What happened to you?" Every day another one of them's injured. What's he doing? Shooting them? I'm done. Have a good day.
Yep, that's how it goes in dog culture. A lot of these scammers a lot of these dog lovers are abusing dogs, coming onto various social media platforms, creating these organizations, these PayPals, these cash apps, and wanting dog lovers to donate, GoFundMe's, etc. And what does the dog lover do? Doesn't even do their own research, cannot spot the obvious, doesn't want to ask questions. All they do is donate money, sometimes ask if they can foster dogs. The scammers will say yes, and they have to forward more money, and they get nothing. They get gypped. So easy to fool dog lovers. Again, trillion dollar industry. Dog culture is a $1 trillion industry. You cannot tell me this isn't an honest culture. It isn't. It's just filled with scammery, if that's a word. If it isn't a word, I'm making a word right now. Okay, so going back to the police dogs are worthless too. This is a little cool little site that demonstrates and documents how vile and dangerous these police dogs are. And a lot of people will praise these police dogs for taking down suspects, but a lot of these dog nuts, forget that the motto is innocent until proven guilty. A lot of these dog nuts will watch these videos of suspects getting taken down and being attacked by these police dogs, not knowing exactly what happened, and they will praise the dog. But you don't know what happened. You don't know what happened, if this person is an innocent or whatnot. But they will praise and enjoy the dog attacking innocent people. And we're going to touch base on how these dogs will also randomly attack innocent people. But the dog lover, even these canine nutters, these canine officer nutters, will praise and worship the dog. I'm not going to read all these, but a good example here. An 89-year-old Filipino man died from complications after a canine bite. The police hoist the dog, Nicky, over a security wall and into the man's backyard, where the dog dragged him across the yard, causing an ultimately fatal leg wound. They settled for $1.5 million. A retired police dog who lived with a police officer attacked an 85-year-old woman. Retired police dog. There is no such thing as a retired police dog. Also, there is no such thing as an off-duty police dog. It doesn't exist for dogs, because these things will attack anytime, any place, anyone. And here is an example. A so-called retired police dog. That means it's not on duty. Most likely did not have a vest on. And it's attacking an 85-year-old woman. These things don't retire. These things don't retire. They go black man. I don't like that term. Just black man. Why just call him a man? Or American man. I don't like the term black. But anyways, in Alabama, died from blood loss after a police dog tore an artery in his leg. Officers had responded to a burglary call at a vacant home in Montgomery, and the dog Nico found the 50-year-old man inside. You don't know whether if this was the owner. You don't know if this was a bystander. Again, dog nutters will praise this dog for attacking anyone. And the list goes on. There are many, many cases of this. Is this a video? This is a video. So, again, the video contains graphic footage of a police dog biting a man. So if you don't want to see this, please look away now. We're going to see how lovable these dogs are. In 2020, Richard Lee Bailey was attacked by a police dog as he was being arrested for suspected battery. Again, innocent until proven guilty, but let's see what happens.
Here! Right here! Stop him! Yeah, dropper!
This is this necessary though? The guy is being apprehended. Does this dog still need to chomp down on his flesh and body like that? I think these things are smart and all of this, but why doesn't the dog just think, hey, they have him surrendered or apprehended? Let's stop mauling him. But no, they will continue until their dognut commanders tells them not to. That's how brain damaged and brain dead these dogs are. And they're not even like trying to get the dog off. See, they're not even.
Suspect started biting my dog. Stop biting the dog. Wicca, stop biting the dog. Stop moving.
He said the suspect is biting the dog.
Wicca. Done moving? Yes. Good job.
Bit the suspect for a total of 30 seconds, and they did nothing. They didn't stop the dog. They were not saying any commands. They were not trying to feed the dog any biscuits. They just let the dog, because a lot of these officers, people, dog nutters, they want their dogs to hurt people. They want their dogs to hurt people. I mean, would it make any sense to have these things, train them to attack, and then not have them attack for the whole worthless life? No, they want to see it happen. They want to waste all that money and all that training to not have it happen. They want their dogs to attack people. Again, very graphic. I mean, YouTube's strange, man. YouTube is strange. There have plenty videos of hunters shooting animals, natural animals, hunters skinning animals. They have videos of dogs attacking natural animals, and those videos are up and it's fine. But I know if I'm showing these videos, they're automatically going to have a problem with it. That's how unfair YouTube has always been. And another thing with YouTube, I've had playlists that have been deleted, and I've received a strike for. I have had playlists in private that I probably never looked at for years get deleted, and I get a strike. Like, why am I getting a strike for creating a playlist? I'm getting punished for creating a playlist just because certain videos are on there. I'm getting a strike and punished because I put a playlist in private. It doesn't make sense. While these dog nutters can show their dogs abusing, torturing other natural animals, while these dog nutters can have videos of them shooting and killing natural animals, well, they can have them skinning natural animals on YouTube. There are videos on YouTube of dog nutter hunters skinning animals on YouTube, and that is fine. That gets praised, but you show a video like this, YouTube has a problem with it. It's not fair whatsoever. Here we go again. Here is man's best friend, the so-called trained dog, looking like a rabid, worthless mutt that it is. Like, is this necessary? The guy isn't even trying to take the dumb mutt up. The guy is apprehended. The guy ain't stopping. The guy wants to be surrendered. But what do? They let the dog continue to maul and hurt the suspect. And again, innocent until proven guilty. I don't know what happened to this guy, if he did anything. I don't know. All I know, this is an innocent bystander being attacked. This is just a bystander being attacked. Period. But a lot of these dog nutters, they don't care. They want to see dogs attack people. They want to see their police dogs attack people. They want it. They love it. They like to praise that. But when people like me want to show this in a different light, that's when they finally get triggered. But they don't get triggered when dogs are attacking innocent people. They don't get triggered when these dog nuts are annoying people and are terrorizing people. They don't get triggered by that. But as soon as you tell the truth about these dogs and you're direct about it, then they have some kind of problem with that. Again, there are stories that I've read before of certain departments wanting to ban canine dogs because they do more harm than good. This is a article that says police dogs pose a serious risk to school children, and this is the police dog. You think that these dogs would know right from wrong. You think that these dogs would know when someone is bad or innocent or a child or a criminal. You think they would know that. You think you would know that. But that's never the case. We have police dogs attacking children. There's videos that I'm probably going to show today and I've seen in the past where there was a police dog that attacked children at a playground. Little children, 5-6 years old. Police dog attacked them. They say numerous people have been mauled in situations where police dogs are deployed in response to minor crimes. Canines have even killed people. Canines lack the ability to make judgment calls, and that's one of the memes that these dog nuts use. They say dogs don't judge. Dogs don't judge. Dogs don't judge. Oh, I'm not making it up. This is the dog lovers making this up. They're saying that dogs don't judge. And here we have them saying that dogs lack the ability to make judgment calls, despite them attacking and killing people, attacking children, harming children. They say that then cannot always be controlled by their police handlers. So these things are not reliable. Dogs not judging isn't something that should be considered good. It should be bad.